everybody.
Hey there. Happy
Happy
WikiTree Day.
Happy birthday, WikiTree.
Happy 14th anniversary. Hard to
Kim's here to
believe, right?
celebrate.
14. Look at Pip.
It
look
is
at
hard to
Greg's-
believe.
Greg has his awesome orange Hacktoberfest shirt.
That's right. Yeah.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
not your homemade one, is it?
No, this is the
that's the
official one. This is
official
the
one.
official one.
Yeah. Well, I do have my. It's cold down here, so I
Yeah,
put a jacket
14th
on.
anniversary.
Yeah.
Mine's still stuck at the Canadian border, I think.
I need to go upstairs and get one of my WikiTree shirts or my trade shirt from Roots Tech a few years ago.
Yeah.
I'm totally boring today. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, we're just happy you popped in here with us. It's fun.
Yeah.
Nice to have another familiar face. One that people haven't seen all day for the last 24 hours or so. So, yeah.
Oh, yes. We're so tired of seeing you, Aowen.
I know. I feel like every time I'm like, hello again. It's still me.
Well,
So-
I was up against the one of the round tables. And I'm thinking I'm going to get like maybe one volunteer or someone attendee, but I saw 100 people showed up for the introduction to WikiTree, so that was really exciting to see.
That's
nice.
fantastic.
That's great.
I'm so glad. That's super. I know I was in another session during yours, so I'm gonna have to go and watch yours later.
Yeah, I was competing against you. That was the big
Oh, no.
challenge too. So.
Every
We're
time
all
that
recorded.
happens.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, I'm excited. There's a lot that I can't wait to go and watch. So yeah, here we are, 14th anniversary of WikiTree, which sounds crazy to say. Wow, yeah, it's been.
Oh, look
Mindy's
at
got
that.
a cupcake.
Oh, yeah, turn it around. Oh, look at that.
I just got senior cakes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, man.
They've got little balloons. Julie and I have fake.
I can share a
balloons.
chocolate chip cookie
Virtual
with you.
balloons.
We'll take that.
Oh, I have Snickers bars left over from Halloween upstairs.
I'll share my cupcakes with you, Julie.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
Well,
That's great.
it's exciting. We're here to celebrate. We've been talking about WikiTree all day today, which has been fantastic. Because who doesn't love to talk about WikiTree, right?
No.
Better
I
not
love
be
it.
anybody in here. I'll kick you out.
No.
I just think we should kick this off. Azure made a really great video about the history of WikiTree, and so I got to get a sneak peek of it, and it just, there are so many things that it reminded me of, like, oh my gosh, yes, that happened, or oh, I remember that person, or it was surprisingly nostalgic. So I'm excited for everybody to get to watch it. Now we'll all start Azure while she gets it on the screen.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready. You're ready.
Fire. Azure, that was fantastic.
That was wonderful. Great job, Azure.
Was there anything for you guys that stood out where you're just like, oh my gosh, that was my favorite thing, I remember that, or oh wow, yeah, that was horrible, or
I was trying to identify the people in the profiles, but sometimes they...
I know they were going by so fast. You're like, wait, I wasn't
Yeah,
done
that's
looking.
right.
There's Mindy.
Exactly.
There she goes.
I just can't stop smiling about all of it. So it's
Yeah.
just great. Love
Well,
it.
most of the text is actually taken. There's a help page out there, History of WikiTree. So that's where the most of the text came from that, and then
Nice.
the pictures are from the member of the week features. So
Nice.
And
Yeah,
we
great
do
Oh,
have
that's great,
new,
Astria.
new users that are, finding out for the very first time how great we are. We already knew it, but we're glad we're able to share that with you.
Yeah.
Right.
We're
And I
glad
think
you
we-
figured it out.
I think we all have a watch list for later, correct? Because there, you can only watch one video at a time. So you're like, oh, I'm going to watch that one later and that one later.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't aware of the shutdown in, was it 2012
12.
or 13? 12, I mean.
2012.
Yeah, that was, that was, made a lot of sense.
Yeah,
well,
Chris.
it's really cool how what came out of that. The growth that came from that. It was just really neat to learn about all that.
Absolutely.
We did an interview with Chris earlier, Mags did, and they talked a little bit about, why that happened. And so if you want to know a little bit more about that, you can also catch Chris talking about it in the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fun. Great job, Azure.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that was awesome. Music was good too.
I know everybody was like, do.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm sitting
dramatic.
here watching. It's not a video. Don't do that.
She a new meaning to the term watch list. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's watch lists and then there's watch lists.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Yeah, that was.
do you guys have like a favorite WikiTree memory?
One popped into my head as I was watching another video this morning. It was the one on collaboration with Pip, I think. No, who did the one on collaboration? It was just, I had so much help from our Swedish members branching out my mother's side of the family. My grandmother's adopted. And I don't think I worked on that branch. I think it's all been done by the Swedish members that helped me. And it's all the way back into I'm pretty sure the late 1600s. So that's my favorite WikiTree memory at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this weekend just reminded me like how much I love to interact with other WikiTreeers.
Yeah.
Like how, just what a great community we have and how friendly and helpful and supportive people are. And it's been great to see some faces of people that I haven't seen for a while, like Marty, because he came to Roots Tech a few years ago. And I got to be in with Veronica Williams, the project leader for Australia, who I've emailed with forever. And just to be able to see face to face. And so it's, I think those are the things that kind of warm my heart with WikiTree. What would we be without all of you?
I think one of my favorite memories
Right.
might be Roots Tech. Was it 4 years ago when it was completely out of control? And if you were claustrophobic, it was not the place to be.
Yeah,
So I went. It was my first big genealogy conference, so I ended up stopped by the WikiTree booth and all of a sudden I spent like 60-70% of my time at give me a free nice orange shirt. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll show up and talk the virtues of WikiTree. Got a free meal out of it, and I did not. Well, I did tell my wife. That's like, yeah, I went to this conference and paid my own way and basically helped support a soccer venue, which is what I used to do when I was working. So
Yeah.
It's just such a fun group. So getting a chance to engage with all the key leaders and was really fun. So
I think for me, a lot of it was tied into the WikiTree challenge, just because, that's what the whole thing is about, is collaboration. And we worked with so many different projects over the last almost 2 years now. We've had this going. And, projects that you would have normally never, ever even maybe talk to. And all of a sudden you're hand in hand, working on the same family together and trying to, down this rabbit hole, trying to straighten everything out. And, really been an incredible way to meet other WikiTreeers and to share our resources and to learn from each other.
Yeah, so many times
the WikiTree.
you just Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
So many times, just learning how to do something. Everybody's so generous with their time and just responding and just taking the time and patience to show you how to do something. It's just great. Just a really great, generous group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and follow up on what Mindy said, I didn't really participate in the in those programs the last couple of years, but I did sit down on the meeting with Cece Moore, I think early last year, and just the tone of her voice, and when she talked about, and I think she brought her son with, if I recall properly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she was just so thrilled, and she was much like Max was saying earlier today. You know, I spend all my time doing other people's research and not mine, and it was such a heartfelt comment to the whole team that you know, that's really why we're all here. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
I never cease to be bowled over by the generosity of our members. And most of you know I've worked with the Mentor Project for a long time, and they're very close to my heart because these are the people who help other people who are really struggling with one aspect or another, and they just dive in and they're so selfless about it.
Yeah,
for sure.
And that's a thankless job. It's one I rangered for a few years. Now that was okay. I don't think I get step up to do the take the special personality. So
Yeah, it really does.
Wow.
It really
There's
does.
a
I
big
work with
compliment
patience.
or a dig on myself. I'm not sure which. So.
Yeah, but I agree. That's the kindness and the collaboration of everyone is amazing. And I think the first time I had done an app, I created an app. I mean, and I just created the app because I wanted it for myself. I thought, well, this would be kind of a neat thing. I don't know if anyone else is interested. And then Chris posted it in the Wednesday newsletter, and all of a sudden, my inbox was flooded with all these people who I had no idea about, but they loved it, and it was just so amazing that you know, this little thing that I had done that I didn't think was that, you know, I didn't think was that big a deal, but lots of people did, and that was so heartwarming, and now look, they can't stop me.
Well, you know, and it does all come down to, you know, everybody's doing this out of like their own passion and the goodness of your heart. I mean, I still had people asking this weekend, they're like, but wait a minute, how much does that cost? That doesn't cost anything. They made those extensions so you can use them, you know, or this group is there so they can help you. There's no cost to go ask the England Project for, you know, some tips on researching your ancestor. It's all free. And the people are all just so incredibly friendly and helpful, I think. You know, you just don't see that anywhere else, I think, as much as you do here on WikiTree.
Yeah.
Not
Definitely
that we're biased.
Yeah, not that we're biased.
Not the slightest.
We're a little biased.
But
I was going to say, how many of you have trouble describing to your friends and family that are not involved with genealogy about your friends on WikiTree?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's
They
my
don't
ninth
get it.
cousin 3 times removed. Yeah. I'm like this.
That's my
That's 16th cousin.
There's
That's
some
my cousin in
comments.
Brazil, you know.
Yeah.
So someone just found me on the Guthrie side, and I don't really follow my Guthrie side. They're putting a DAR plaque out in a rural cemetery outside Pittsburgh, and I got a note about 2 months ago, and it's like, do you want to come to this plaque? I'm like, not really. I sent a note to my wife. I'm out of town, and 24 hours later, she's booking flights. We're going out seeing Frank Lloyd Wright things, and then ending it with meeting six relatives, 6 distant Guthrie cousins that I didn't. One of which I'd read her book that she published out. It's available on Family Search, and got to get some pictures out there. But yeah, one of the ways they found me was through putting my tree out on WikiTree. So getting connected to the Guthrie line, which I really wasn't connected with very well until WikiTree. So
yeah. Well, this past month, the Hacktoberfest, the collaboration among all those people, all the programmers that I worked with, and that was just amazing. And so we had a nice celebration of that at the tech panel a couple hours ago. But that was neat because all of a sudden I wasn't programming just by myself. I actually learned a lot from others and incorporated parts of things, and it's just a neat new collaboration
And
around.
was the culmination of that the new plugin?
Yes, the new extension.
Yeah, the
So-
new extension is being
So
is
that's
available
like,
for Chrome
there's
and
so much
Firefox.
candy in there. I keep
What's that?
finding new things. I keep finding new things that
Yes.
I maybe there's a feature list I didn't read. I never read the feature lists, but
There
I'm
is
looking at
a space page.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Descendants, and now there's a little plus. I think, is that you guys?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I'm sure I'm going to go in tomorrow and find something else like this. Now I'm going to have to go to other browsers to see
There's always something new.
what the extension brought in and what it didn't bring in. So, but yeah, that was really cool. Yeah,
we all shared. Now we have a top 14 reasons to love WikiTree Countdown, which I'm excited about. So Azure's going to play that. We're going to take turns reading stuff to you. Or you can read it to yourself.
Oops, I just went out.
She lost
Sorry
it.
about
You
that.
had it.
I had it, but lost it.
Better than
Oh
gone.
no.
We're having a lot of wind here, so if I evaporate again as somebody's over there, I'll try to come back.
Out of the green screen.
Yeah, if you hear wind in the background, it's both. Julie and I live somewhat close to each other, so it could be her mic, could be my mic. So
I agree, Chris.
Yeah,
Definitely
exactly.
changing it to where genealogists collaborate. It really is one of the best changes because it really helps show more what WikiTree is all about.
Yep.
Looks like a lot of people are getting wind today.
Oh.
Here we go.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Yay.
Okay.
It's the little things.
So who's gonna start?
I'll
Let's
start.
start at the top. Aowen's at the top of the list there.
Okay, we'll just go down. Sure.
Number 14. WikiTree isn't just a family tree, it's a family.
Oh, that's nice.
Right?
That's nice.
Aww.
Yeah.
So Liza, I think she's in the chat, but she said, I love the thongs, the Saturday morning lives, the weekend chat, and so much more. My family isn't really interested in genealogy, but here I found a community and sort of family as I learn more and more. And Ronell said, I love the competitions and the interactions we have on WikiTree. Kind and helpful members who feel like family make me feel at home, and home is where the heart is.
Nice.
Azure gets the next one.
WikiTree is all about connections. So Ruth says, I can remember how excited I was when I went to add my great-grandfather's brother's second wife, only to find that she already had a profile. So that connected me to the big tree.
Nice.
I find it amazing that I can put together a large number of profiles towards an unconnected person that I would like to connect to the global tree and finally surrender, only to later find that someone else participated and found the connection that I could not. And our combined efforts succeeded in connecting sometimes hundreds of new cousins to the tree. That's Scott.
Nice.
Nice. Number 12. WikiTree helps you go beyond just dates. And Hope wrote, I love the fact that a profile is never done, as someone can always add a new detail about a person's life or contribute another source. And Shonda said, I love that I can build a profile and tell meaningful stories for each of my ancestors that doesn't feel like just a bunch of dates and sources.
So it's not just
11.
a dating website, huh?
11, WikiTree can connect you with like-minded researchers. From MR, my favorite feature is the ability to work on projects that cannot be done on any other genealogy website that I have experience with. And then from Sandy P, I love the projects. Members can come together to solve brick walls, help improve profiles, share expertise, and research. Because WikiTree is worldwide, there's always a volunteer to help research, translate documents, or offer advice in areas I'd never be able to travel to.
And number 10, WikiTree provides a variety of opportunities to be involved. From Yelena, she said, there's always something you can do, and still every day can be different. One day you can work on your own family. The other day you can write a biography of a notable. Next day you can connect some unconnected branches or source some unsourced profiles. Then again, you could learn about sources in an area you know nothing about. And And Keith said, I love this website. Just for one, there is never a dull moment here on WikiTree because there is always something that needs to be done.
Number 9, WikiTree is where help is always available. Okay, from Ruth J, we got, I love how everybody is happy to help when someone is stuck and how the collaborative aspect allows everybody to work to their strengths and their interests. Rich M says, I love the willingness of the very experienced to help the new members unravel their genetic history. And finally, Keith S says that I love people on our one world tree because no matter what kind of question you need an answer to, there's always someone willing to give you the best advice on answering the question asked.
So true.
Yeah, always are.
Betsy, you want to take number 8?
You're up.
Absolutely. And this is super true. WikiTree is the friendliest genealogy community on the planet. No doubt. There are many wonderful, knowledgeable, friendly, and yes, lovable people at WikiTree for me to count, says Ann B. And JM says, I love WikiTree for its WikiTreeers. I love the willingness of the very experienced to help the new members unravel their genetic histories, from Rich M. And finally, Danielle L. says, the community spirit making us truly all one big family.
Number 7, we can leave behind a legacy. Susan said, I love being able to work on a random profile or even on an entire random family, completely unconnected to any part of my own family, simply hoping that someone connected with it will one day find it and appreciate its story as I have. And Sharon said, I love WikiTree because I can put all my genealogical discoveries here and know that someone else will be able to find them in the future. My research isn't going to end up destroyed with my hard drive when I'm dead.
Number 6. I guess I'll take this one.
Yeah.
I can't see you guys, so.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
WikiTree cares about sources and accuracy. The process of writing and improving bios has helped me identify gaps or misconnections on many occasions and therefore generally improve the quality of the profiles. That's from Mark S. And Amy G says, I love that the site is focused on accuracy and ensuring that everything is documented. It helps to clear up a lot of misinformation floating around on the internet.
And reason number 5. Perfect. WikiTree combines technology and genealogy in unique ways. Oh, it's like this was planned.
So apropos.
CD says, I love WikiTree because it has so many tools and features that make tree research fun. The apps, say Jonathan C. The willingness to expose an API so that the hard work we are all putting in can be sliced, diced, chopped, sorted, and reconsumed however we want. And Giselle C. says, the relationship finder and connection finder. Love being able to find, in the blink of an eye, our relationship with an ancestor, a WikiTree member, or an historically significant person. All excellent reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And for 4, WikiTree can make you a better genealogist. And that is true. Very, very true. Bobby H says, I love being able to have challenging, deep discussions with other serious genealogists. These conversations also often make us look closely and question some of the assumptions that we've made. And from David R., the thing I love most about WikiTree is the opportunity it provides me to research trees outside of my own. This allows me to visit regions of my country and the world that my own family doesn't take me to. In turn, this allows me to develop a set of knowledge and skills that my own family tree does not have.
The number 3 reason why we love WikiTree. WikiTree encourages people to work together. I really do love that about WikiTree.
It's like these are custom made.
Right?
I know. Gil W says, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, and what I don't know, someone else will. Ruth J says, I love how everybody is happy to help when somebody is stuck and how the collaborative aspect allows everybody to work to their strengths and interests. And CV says, because WikiTree's goal is to have one profile per person, this means that folks with common ancestors have the potential to work together to create the best profile for a person possible.
Number 2, WikiTree is what it is because of the community. So true. So true. From Betsy Hill.
We should let Betsy read this one.
Yeah.
Oh, Betsy's here. Okay, well, anyway, I wouldn't have thought that an online community could foster this level of connection, but WikiTree does. Nowadays, when I have my daily phone call with my mother in New York, she asks, how are you? How's school? I'm sorry, so funny. And how's WikiTree? So very nice, Betsy. And then from Scott F., WikiTree provides an active, thriving community of genealogists who seem genuinely interested in quality genealogy, quality sourcing, and building families, whether they be within their own direct family or even not.
And drum roll, WikiTree is 100% free.
Woohoo!
Yay, and always will be. It's free. What can I say? It's almost impossible to get this kind of quality for nothing these days, says John B. And then from Phil V, it's one of the best free communities for family historians available online. And finally from Ken P, because I can learn, I can share, and I can collaborate about genealogy with good people, all for free.
These were just nice things that people said. But Cindy said, thank you, WikiTree, for providing an excellent platform, a number of communication tools, and plenty of great genealogical tools. Ronald said, keep up the great collaboration. It is you, the people, that make WikiTree a place to love. So true. Guild W said, you're all wonderful, and I love you all. And Susan said, thank you, cousins, for creating, improving, and maintaining WikiTree.
Yay.
Yay.
Nice.
Very nice.
Now we all have warm fuzzies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
We'll go
Should
through
we
a
sing
couple of them.
Kumbaya or something now?
I'm
I
not
got
crying,
this.
you're crying.
Yeah.
I thought this was great. Stephen said, honestly, I like these people more than some of my own relatives.
We won't tell them. We won't tell your relatives.
And
then, of course-
us. You don't choose relatives.
Yes, that's true. Nanette says we're all related. We just need more sources to prove it.
That's great.
And then here it said the success of WikiTree is to the credit of the community.
So true.
And she asked Chris and said, did you ever expect it to really get this far as WikiTree? And of course, our chief man here says, honestly, I never doubted it. He's always known that this community would be great.
Nice.
So he's the best. And then Marion says the price is right.
So speaking of games,
Ooh,
I'm gonna segue to Betsy. 'Cause
nice,
she
nice,
has a
smooth segue
good,
there.
right? She
Yeah.
has a special WikiTree trivia game for everyone to play.
Yes.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Don't
So
fail.
I see that I'm in here as a guest. I'm not sure that I can share my screen. I'm gonna let's
Yeah,
see.
just pull it up and we can add it, hun.
Okay. All right. It looks like it's all good. So I'm gonna start and next screen share. Okay, can you all see it? It says should say get ready to join.
Oh no.
No, it's showing us the list of questions.
Oh,
There
there
we
we
go.
go.
There you
Don't
go.
want you to see. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So we have to go to
Okay.
www.
I will put a banner in. Just give me one. Can I put a banner in? No, I can't. You want to go to can
Are we supposed to go over to that website?
I'm putting it in the
I put it in the chat, so people should be able to click on it in the chat. But they have to type in that PIN, that 7-digit PIN.
Right.
Though.
Oh,
What's the pin?
Okay.
2571287.
All right.
Okay, it's working.
Some
People
people are
are
joining. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Julie joined. Oh, if Julie's going to play, I'm going to play.
you bet I'm gonna play.
And you might ask, what are you playing for besides fun and glory? And the prize is a WikiTree T-shirt.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Anniversary.
Yes, the anniversary edition. Okay. Oh, this is
We're
full
getting a
house.
lot of players. Look at that.
I'm
Look at them
capable of
coming
being
in.
blind.
We
Well,
got
how many? We've got like 100 people here. Is everybody joining in?
yeah, 101
they want.
viewers,
Is it 100 or
44,
50? That's the limit.
44 players.
Janine, the pin is at the top of the purple screen there.
It's 2571287.
1287.
Okay. And I have chosen the WikiTree speakers trivia game.
I can back out so that somebody else can join from the
Oh, yeah.
chat. There you go.
Oh, are we full?
Is it?
We might
is
be.
it-
Yeah, I don't know that there's a limit, but there's a lot of people. Okay, 51 people. I'm going to start.
I'd like to mention that the next session might be a little late.
Go pretty
Well,
quick.
I'm supposed to run a game at 1, but if we're playing this game,
Break.
How many apps has Greg Clark made?
That's
Wait, I see 4 shapes.
Pick the shape and the color.
Wait, I don't have the numbers on my screen. Okay.
You have to go.
Without
You have
the
to match
shape.
the color and the shape
color.
of the
Yeah.
Like
answer.
I see that,
11
but
is
I'm
the
over on the
triangle.
tab. Oh,
I got it wrong.
Yeah, sorry, I should have said that. So on your phone, you'll just be seeing, you won't see the actual
Just
literal
the shapes.
okay. Okay.
Just the shape.
I need to go, y'all. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Thank you.
No, I didn't have a question even on my phone
You won't, you have to
The
look at
question
the,
will be on
screen.
this screen.
or on the screen. I mean, sorry.
Yep,
I just had 4 shapes.
in the lead.
On the screen in the
Yeah,
streamer.
you either have to open it in another browser tab, or
Wait,
you have
I
to
know
open
that
it on your
answer.
phone. If you log in on your phone, that way you can keep watching this part on the computer.
Yeah, Julie, don't get this one wrong.
Well, I actually did because I ran it wrong.
That's pretty sad. We love you anyways,
Okay.
Julie.
I already have my T-shirt. It's okay. Wait,
I thought it was
Oh,
Friday
that was
date night.
actually false.
That was false. Yeah, that should have been false.
Oops.
I'll take the blame for that one. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's Friday date night.
All
All right.
right. It's Friday date night.
Yep.
Oh.
We
Oh
just
my
had this
gosh.
discussion yesterday.
What was the answer?
Woo! I got it.
Me too.
A lot of kilts.
He's wearing one of them today.
Oh, look at that. I'm in second place.
All right.
Go, Julie R.
You can't win, Julie.
Well,
I know. I'll donate my T-shirt.
Debbie can't win either because she already won one. So it'll be the next person, the next highest person.
Oh, I know the answer to this too.
And Mindy, do you have one right now?
She has a curated collection.
I do.
I just think it's only fair that I allow other people to win the T-shirt.
See, almost everybody,
Everybody
got that one.
knows.
Karen says 3-question streak.
All right. This is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Christine's excited. She says, I know this one. Woohoo.
Nice.
Well done, everybody.
Good job.
All right, last few questions.
Ooh, I'm on the board.
Woo-woo! You knocked Chris off.
Sorry, I'm very sorry, Chris.
Oh boy. Oh. I'm taking an educated guess here. I don't know if it's right or not.
I was wrong.
I got it right. Sorry.
Something just flew sideways by my window and it was not a bird. So if I get disconnected,
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm
Like,
in the basement for
seriously.
that reason.
I just saw something go whizzing by. Oh, there goes something else.
Oh, Julie, way to go.
Hey. Oh, I'm not sure about this.
Yes.
I picked the wrong star something enterprise. I should have known.
And Battlestar Galactica. That was a tricky one. All right.
Oh, Debbie and I are vying for first.
Yeah. Last question.
Oh, it might be your delay, Kay. Sorry. We had that problem this morning with some people.
And
And I think most people would know that who were on Discord.
Yeah.
Yay, Greg!
Great.
Oh, I got
Woo.
second. Well done, Debbie.
all right.
Yay.
So who's fourth is the question.
Who can actually win this round?
Yeah, it was Eowyn was fourth, and
Yes.
Steve was.
You can't win, Eowyn.
Steve Greenwood.
Steve was fifth.
Yeah, but which Steve? It went by
Steve
too fast.
Greenwood.
There was,
Get the
I think, Steve
t-shirt.
Greenwood was the, or unless there's another Steve G.
Yeah, I think it's-
Steve, would you please speak in the chat?
Stephen, I believe, already got one, right, Stephen?
Did you already get one?
Okay, can you see stats beyond that? The top 5?
Yeah. Should be able to.
Yeah, I would think. I won't close out of this tab.
Okay.
Okay. 2, Julie.
Yeah, Steve says he was 5th.
And this is Steve Greenwood.
Yeah, he can't win. It has
Oh,
to be
yeah.
whoever is below him. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right. Well,
People, you need to quit playing if you can't win
Sorry.
win the shirt.
We're just a little too competitive.
You think? Just a little. I am going to duck out, everybody. Happy birthday, WikiTree.
Thank you, Julie.
It was great being here with everybody, so I will catch y'all later, in 10 minutes.
Yeah. And if you really like those games, I'm hosting a game at 1 o'clock too. So
Go play
check out the
again.
schedule and I will see you over there. So I think I will go and get that set up.
okay.
See ya. Happy birthday, WikiTree.
Happy birthday,
Thanks,
WikiTree.
everybody.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna bow out also.
We're all gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to have to poke around on the Kahoot site and find. I'm sure there's a list.
Yeah.
All right,
Let us
guys.
know.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Thanks,
everybody.
everyone. Bye.
Thanks.